Okay, I'm going to stop here so I can show you something. I bought these little Rox. Here is the website. A little Rox Risers for a 2016 Suzuki C90T. And I really like these. I want to show you how to install them. But what I like about these risers is that because of the way they're inset, you can actually rotate and pivot this back and forth. So in addition to adjusting the height of your bars and bringing them out a little bit, you can also pivot this. So if you want them lower or upper, so it's a nice feature. Now, how you install these? Okay, here's your factory. When it comes to factory, so you'll remove these 4 bolts that are part of the factory. Now, in order to remove them, you're going to need to take out these little fake cap covers. Let me show you them. Here's one here. Now, I would suggest that if you don't want to destroy them, do what I did. Just take your little razor blade like this and go gently around the edge of them, and they'll come out. And you can save them, and you'll be able to reuse them. So there's my 4 that I'll reuse. Now, once you have removed those 4, then you're ready to insert your new risers. Be sure you put a towel across your bike and protect it, because when you loosen these, your handlebars are going to drop. So be sure and watch for that and catch it. Okay, now the new risers are just basically you just sit them in place and bolt back on your original OEM hardware, which I have. Now, it's a tight spot, so you're going to have some tools. You might need some special tools to get in here and tighten this up because this is sitting on top of it. Of course, sit on your bike and make sure that your handlebars are where you want them to be. And once they are, then you're basically going to do nothing but thread in the new hardware and tighten that top section up, which is what I'm doing now. And the good thing is that I haven't had any cable problems, really. I think these were 2 up, 1 out, 2 inches up, 1 inch out. And seem to work good. I mean, I don't seem to have a problem. Make sure you can swing your bars left and right and test it and sit on your bike and so forth, but looks like it's going to work just fine. But anyway, it's a big addition. I really believe that most of us need to install risers on our bikes because the handlebars are so low. I felt like I was always in a layover position. If you prefer that, fine. But I bought a rear seat I'm going to put on a backrest, so I wanted to be able to sit a little more straight up, you know, and I think this is going to let me do that. So it'll be another video for the backrest, but nevertheless, these went on fairly easy. Now, so you'll see what I'm going to do now. I'm going to take these little caps that I saved, and I'm going to come back. I'm going to be able to put them back in. See, push them back into place because I didn't damage them. So if you take your little razor blade, you'll be able to push them back in the original factory. So essentially you're taking your new on top of your OEM and just extending it out. That's why it's a riser. So, okay, hopefully this has been helpful to you. And I'm going to tighten it down, call it a job done. So, okay, 2016 C90T Suzuki.